Alrighty folks, Darklight Victor Diecast here, and today we have another SRG Super Show unboxing for a very limited edition box set. So we're going to crack this bad boy open and we're going to go over the contents. Alright, let's see. Nice clean cut there. Here we go. We'll just keep that covered up for now for those of you that are not in the know. I also got myself a mystery box, so that's that stuff there. Alright. But the real meat and potatoes here today, folks, we can go over that if you really want to, but is the Catalyst Wrestling Brawl box. We're going to see who all's in it. As you can see, there are 6 superstars listed. That's Kobe Carino and Homicide for sure that I know of. So that's pretty cool, pretty cool. And we'll go over the decks that are inside as well. It's all wrapped up in nice cellophane. Let's look at the back of the box so you guys can get a good read on that. Very cool, very cool. Alright, nothing on the side of note, just more branding. The deck list for the actual deck. I'm not sure if it's going to focus, but we'll go over it card by card anyway. The deck list is on there as well. So this is a really nicely shrink-wrapped thing here, so we're going to actually have to use some scissors this time. There we go. Alright. The scissors out of the shot. So, Steve Resk and SRG have been reaching out to a lot of local independent promotions to do these box sets. I also have one for Deep South Wrestling. They, of course, did the New Japan licensing deal briefly for a while. Well, briefly, and it was available for a while, but those things have since been sold out. Same with Deep South. Catalyst is a special edition pre-order, so no telling how long that's actually going to be around as well. These licensing agreements are rather short-term. So, of course, you get your standard Super Show dice, depicting all 6 stats. Pretty cool, pretty cool. You get your little rule manual, or flippy paper. We all know about that. And we've got 2 decks in here. So, we'll keep that there. It looks like this is the Superstar lineup. And there we go, Catalyst Pro Wrestling. 187, the Homicide. Alright, and it says, there's the stat lines there. I'm not sure how this is organized, so I might have to go over that again. Let's see, can you read the thing, or do I have too much light? Let me see if I can adjust my light to cut the glare a little bit. There you go, that's a little bit better. Alright, so we've got Homicide. And then it goes right into a deck. So Homicide, no finishers quite yet. So that must be part of the other package. So we have, or part of the other stuff that's in here. So we have number 1, which is Chop Down. Going right into a number 3, double headlock. So it looks like these are the flips. Number 2, Tandem Takedown. So we can obviously put those in the correct order, since that was a little bit wonky. And then there's a number 5, so the number 4s are a little bit out of place, but number 4 is Kick. Number 5, Hip Toss. Number 6, Armbar. All rather standard. Alright, Forearm Shot at number 7. Number 8 is Scoop Slam. Japanese Arm Drag at 11, so we've skipped a couple, so we'll go to number 9. That is Face Stretch. And number 10 is a Knee Lift. Number 11, Japanese Arm Drag. Arm Stomp, number 12. Falling Power Slam at 14, which means the 13's misorganized, so that's another Running Lariat. Always good to have these if you're running a strike competitor. Power Slam, based off power. Alright, and then number 15 is Bow and Arrow, so some standard skill stops. We go to 16, that's Chop Block. And 17 is Flying Bulldog. Draw 1 card for each follow-up you have in play, then bury 1 card in your hand. Alright, not sure if I have a copy of that yet, but maybe. Number 18 is Swinging Full Nelson, so another of that card line. 19 is Blindside Smash, so some draw stops. Panic Slam and Back Rake. So that's pretty good, pretty good. Number 22, double jump moonsault. 23, heave into the corner. And 24 is surfboard stomps. All right, shuffle up to 4 cards into your discard pile, deck, and draw 1. 25 is double drop kicks, more flip stops. Then we have double underhook back buster and double leg lock. And then we go into the homicide finishers. These are going to be pretty cool. Let's do the Kyozi Lariat. All right, so this would be a homicide strike finish. It's got a little spotlight effect. When your card is in the discard pile, your opponent cannot decrease your rolls or increase their turn rolls. Well, that's going to hurt. All right, so that. And then we have the 187 grapple. Let me put you down there. And then the Notorious STF. So it looks like this entire deck was based around Homicide stuff. And Homicide's gimmick is your opponent cannot force you to re-roll any roll, and they cannot re-roll any roll. So no rolling on Homicide. Go figure. That's funny. All right. And now for the rest of the stuff, we now have a complete look at what the deck is going to be. So that is good. All right, so Homicide competitor. Now we have the last Baston, Kobe Carino. So there is Kobe. And it looks like we're going to go over the decks again. Chop down, tandem takedown, double headlock. Looks like this one's properly ordered, so that's good. Well, it was until that point. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. And then we have 28 and 27. And 29. Or, yeah, 30 rather. So we have the decks. The decks are all the same. 2 individual decks. And now we get into the competitors. So Kobe Carino here has got his strike finish. That is the double stomp off the top. I said double leg lock, didn't I? I'm not looking to do that. Just a minute. I think I might have put one of the finishes. Double underhook, double stomp. Nope. Alright, so. Yep. Alright, so the deck is complete. Yep. Another card in there, and that's the grapple. Alright, so there we go. There's Kobe's grapple. So Kobe Carino, his strike is the double stomp. His grapple is the sun setter. And his submission finish, the side headlock. Alright, so that's pretty cool. So the decks are actually a mashup of flip stops and draw stops and normals. So that's all pretty good. Solid deck all around. And now we get into the other competitors of the box. These are the ones that not too many people may know from the mainstream wrestling world. So we'll see what these local boys have got to offer up. All right. The All-Father Darius Carter from Catalyst. We also have the Jersey Muscle Jock. Can't really read that. Steve Glupke. I'm not entirely sure how to say that. All right. Mike Law, or Colossal Mike Law. Yep. Then the Big Bad Kaiju. So that's pretty cool. And then the Ugly Ducklings tag team. Ooh, familiar with them. All right, so the Ugly Ducklings, we get a tag in there. That's very cool. And, of course, we have the finishers for all of them. So let's clear the decks out of the way real quick. And we have Homicide with his finishes. Kobe Carino with his finishes. And now let's look for Darius Carter and his finishes. Alright, so let's see, it's not that. Not that, not that. So 1. 2, 3. All right, so Darius Carter has the Yakuza Kick, the Royal Sweep, and the Royal Sleeper. And we will go on to the Jersey Muscle Jock. And he has got the 908 Lariat, Deadlift German Suplex, and the Half Nelson Camel Clutch. And we have Colossal Mike Law. Let's see, are these? Yep, can still be seeable there. Alright, so we are looking for the crisscrossies. Alright, some of these logos are a little bit difficult to see there, Steve, but I'm going to say that this is the Colossal Combo since he's Colossal Mike Law, but the logos are definitely tricky. The Law and Order Grapple. And then the Colossal Choke. And the Big Bad Kaiju. Let's see, we have... I'll put the Big Bad Kaiju there. And we're looking at the Ronin 47. The Kaiju Driver. And the Kaiju Crab. And then on to the Tag Team. And that's way up here you cannot see. So we'll place the Tag Team over there of the Ugly Ducklings. We've got the Launchpad McQuack. The Flying V. And the Ducks Fly Together. So that is a stellar box. 2 more solid decks to add to the rotation. And a bunch of new competitors, new tag teams. Just all around brilliant job. Congratulations, Steve, on signing all of these local companies. Keep it coming, and let's get more of these local indie promotions showcased in SRG Super Show. This is Darklight Victor Diecast, signing off for Diecast Pro Wrestling. Have a good one.